welcome back to my channel. This is Karen, Lavender Clothesline, and today I have a haul video. It might be a mix of my hard goods that I picked up this week and clothing. I only got to source one day because I took a quick trip to Florida on Sunday. I left Sunday and came back Tuesday night, and Wednesday I spent really just getting things prepared here, and yesterday I went out shopping and found some great stuff. Really excited. So besides all the normal craziness that goes on around here, I am bound and determined to make videos for you. So hopefully I can just take a breath and slow down and share with you guys what I'm finding, what things are selling for. And if you don't know what my sales look like for the better items, you can go over to my Instagram, Lavender Clothesline there also, and take a look at what I've been selling. My last video, I did make a high profit thrift finds or something. I always forget the name of that series, and here I am, the one making it. But you can see some of the things that has brought really good profit. And without further ado, I'm gonna show you what I have on the table before me, and we'll learn about it together. Some items I kind of know what it'll bring. Some items are brand new to me, and I am just grabbing whatever I think will bring a good profit. So thank you so much for following and encouraging, liking, subscribing, all the positive things. And thank you so much for emailing me. I will leave my email down below, lavenderclothesline@gmail.com. And I am getting quite a few emails, so forgive me if it takes a while to get back to you, but that's my desire, to be able to touch base with you guys and really get to know what you guys are up to, besides me just showing you what I am selling. So let's show the first item and see what you guys think. The first item I'm going to grab is this wood buoy that is hand painted with an ocean scene. It is a wood buoy that also came with this little piece of paper that described what this was. So this is a Columbia River gillnet floats. They are no longer used by fishermen as they were replaced by plastic ones. So it's really a float, not a buoy. I stand corrected. And they were strung along a rope, and now plastic is used. So these floats are taken, and Dick Guttner, Guentner, Guttner, a Northwest artist of worldwide renown for his seascapes in oils and acrylics, has been painting these wood floats. So I thought this was wonderful. I love this idea. I paid $3 for it, and I have no idea what his floats bring because I have not had time to comp. So most of this I won't know comps for, and you can leave me a message down below if you know what items are bringing, but after this video I will be comping everything to be able to list it. So the next item that I want to show you are these wall hanging ducks. I thought these were great. They are vintage. The body is made out of wood, and then somebody has attached just a thin metal, I think they're brass, set of wings. How fantastic are these? I think somebody's gonna love these, and I picked them up. I paid $3. I'm imagining high 20s, low 30s, probably high 20s. So I said yes to these guys. The next item is so cool, and again, if I had this decor, I would put this in my kitchen. This is a string, let me hold it back so you guys can see, a string of ceramic garlic. Now, who doesn't need ceramic garlic in their kitchen? I love garlic. I put garlic in everything. And I thought these were fantastic. I don't know who the original store is. I mean, it could be like a Pottery Barn or something like that, but I thought these were great. Again, I have not comped them. I paid $2 for them. Absolutely, yes. They're beautiful, really well done. They look like real garlic. So I said yes to those. The next item, another shopper had picked up and put in her cart, and I think after she left, I found this back on the shelf. This is wonderful. This is a ceramic pitcher, and you can see the floral design on that side. And on the bottom, it is marked made in Italy. So it's an Italian pitcher, ceramic pitcher. Looks like it's hand painted. So I will market it that way. And I paid, I believe this was $4.97, and I'm guessing without running comps, now this is just off the top of my head, I'm gonna say between 40 and 50. So I said yes to this. It does have a little chip right there, and from the chip material underneath, it almost looks like chalkware. Chalkware is more easily breakable. It's different than ceramic or porcelain, but I believe this is ceramic. So I will try to look closely at that chip with a magnifying glass and disclose, of course, that it has a chip, but I'm pretty sure that this is a ceramic. Let me see if the label says anything. Just made in Italy with some numbers, and the jug itself is not marked. The next item is, I believe this is new in box. It doesn't seem to have been used. When I'm not 100% positive if the prior owner used the item and just kept it in the box, I disclose that. So when you open the box, if I can get this open, this is a sugar and creamer set with a Christmas garland motif. Really pretty. And the bottom says garland, and I believe that is the name of the pattern. And this is put out by Royal Gallery, I think this is. Let me put my glasses on. Yes, Royal Gallery. So it comes with the stoneware creamer. And then it has the sugar bowl. Now looking at these two together, I always look to see if there's any signs of wear on the inside, any sugar residue. These do not have any signs, they look pristine. So most likely I'm gonna list this as new open box. The next find I was overjoyed about. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Out of my 6 years of picking up linens, this is probably my all-time favorite. I did also have a Snoopy bedspread, vintage, and he was my favorite for a long time. This might even outdo that one, and this is handmade. Ready for this one, guys? This is gorgeous. Look at this afghan. This is all hand knitted in a beautiful rainbow print. Look at the colors. I don't know if my camera is gonna pick up how gorgeous this is, vibrant. This thing is brand new. You can tell because it still has the stiffness to it. You could tell it was not draped over anything. When I found this, I looked at it and just was thrilled. So it's quite a large size. I haven't measured it yet, but the workmanship on this, amazing, fantastic. Can you tell I love this thing? Look at this. Let me see if I can go back without. How great is this? The rows are all very straight and very even. Whoever made this must have had years and years of knitting, because when a professional or an expert level knitter is knitting, their hands are so used to making the movement, it's almost like a machine. So gorgeous, I was thrilled. I think I'm gonna research this. I might ask about 200 for this. That's how good this is. Pristinely clean, looks like it's never been used. I don't know who puts this kind of love and care and skill and talent into something like this and then donates it. I'm just stunned. So can you tell I'm over the moon happy about this? I love this, triple love. So great find, and I paid $5 for it. Pretty good. All right, the next item I want to talk about, I might have covered before, and it is Bibles. I always look for Bibles. So generally what I'm looking for is a bonded leather cover where the cover is real leather. And I look down the spine to see what features the Bible has. The more features it has, the more work and time was put into producing that Bible. So red letter for the New Testament, for the words of Jesus. This one is large print, which is a plus. New King James Version, great version. My personal Bible is a King James Version. Lots of these and nows, but I love reading a Bible that's King James. And this is in pristine condition. And on top of that, look at this sweet photograph. Somebody left a photograph of a mother and her two babes, just really sweet. So that touched my heart. I thought this was great. I pay $1.97 for Bibles in that store, and I haven't comped this one. I'm thinking about the $45 mark, something like that. So we'll have to see. So this Bible will ship media mail, which will save the customer shipping charges, which is great. The next Bible, again, I was thrilled to pick up. This one, though, had the price sticker by this thrift store on the spine, and it ripped the material. Now, I don't think this one is bonded leather, but in this store I pay $1 for this, so I figured it was worth picking it up. Zipper case and new condition. You can see that the gold on the edges of the Bible itself has no wear, and the pages are very stiff. So I said yes to this. Red letter, concordance, old Schofield study system, King James Version. So again, I don't think this one is real leather, but I picked it up anyway, breaking my own rules. The next item is just a vintage ceramic planter, which I love this color. This is Melissa's color. If you don't know Melissa, she's my oldest daughter, and she sells on eBay and also has a YouTube channel named Melissa with 2 L's. So you can go over and take a look at her channel if you're not familiar with it. And this has no marking on the bottom. Now, a lot of the planters are McCoy. There's a couple of famous ones. I don't know who this is, and I will not name it unless it is marked. But I said yes to this. I bought this for $2, and I'm expecting probably not a high dollar profit, 15, maybe something like that. The next item I don't pick up a lot of, famous last words. This is a grouping of 3 figurine dogs. This little guy, and this little guy. They weren't originally together. I found these 2 for 50 cents each, and this guy I paid $2 for. And this one just says made in Japan. Look how cute he is. I don't know if he's a little basset hound or what. So sweet. I thought he was great. This guy, a beagle, maybe? Is that a beagle? How cute is he? And he is hand-painted Norcrest. So this is Japan also. And this little ski guy is a Lefton. So altogether, I paid $3 for the 3 of them. And I imagine maybe $25 for the 3. I'll have to run comps again to see little groupings of dog figurines, but so sweet. How cute are these? So I said yes to them. The next item I saw in box, and it had the Nikon name on it. So right away it goes right in my cart, and then before I check out, I take a look. This is the Companion Travel Light 3, 9x25 CF, whatever all of that means. And it is a binocular. It came with all of the paperwork, binoculars. Let me see what this says. It just says the Nikon Corporation binoculars, so all the paperwork. I will look for the date on the copyright of the paper, if there is a date of when this paperwork was printed, and that gives me a hint on the age of the binoculars. So they don't look like they've been used, just a little binoculars. And I do check them in the store. When I quickly take them out of the box, I look through them to make sure none of the lenses are cracked, and these are in great shape. And they come with a little travel pouch, and really fun. I have a quick fun story about a pair of binoculars. So my family, all of my extended family, or most of them, are still on Long Island, and we have a large family, so we always had a lot of parties and outdoor events, and we all have a lot of kids. It's a great family. And my brother-in-law, my youngest sister's husband, is a real prankster and joke player. And they lived on the bluff on Long Island. So they lived overlooking the water and had kind of like a dock or a deck built into the bluff. And my brother-in-law would leave a pair of binoculars so that people going outside and onto the deck could look across the water to Connecticut. And to play a joke, he rimmed the binoculars with charcoal, which you couldn't tell because the lens piece was black. And my older sister went out on the deck, and he said to her, hey, you should check out the water with the binoculars. And she put the binoculars up to her eye, and it left 2 black charcoal circles around her eyes, but she did not know. And it was just the funniest thing. We were hysterical. So that was a lot of fun. And of course, the retaliation was what should have been whipped cream was shaving cream on his pie. So great fun, fun family. And that's my little crazy story. All right, what else should we show? Let's show this. This is a beautiful vase. It is art glass. Now I know some vases come with different stickers for Murano glass, or I'm trying to think of who else. Lalique is beautiful glass. I've only found one Lalique little perfume vase one time, and it brought very good money. So you want to check Lalique. Murano glass brings good money too, but I don't know, once that sticker is gone, how to tell Murano glass from any other glass. So in the item description, I will put Murano with a question mark sometimes. If I have a hint, it's Murano glass, or if I find the same vase that somebody else is selling, I still put a question mark because I don't know that their expertise is correct. But I said yes to this beautiful free form. It has beautiful colors in it, even some turquoise bubbles down here. See if you can see that. So really pretty. I said yes to this. This I paid $3.50 for. And I don't know, I'm expecting at least $50, but I could be wrong about that. This is a little teapot that was sitting on the shelf, and I have a hard time knowing age of ceramics. So when I look at something, there are a few telltale signs I look for, whether made in Japan or if it's made in USA and it's a known brand, and I can look up, what years they were making that model or that style. But with this, I wasn't sure. It does say made in Japan on the bottom, so that would probably be before 1945. McKinley Act, I think it's called. I'm so bad at all of this. It's amazing some days that I make a full-time living doing this with all that I do research and then I forget, or I'm just making it up as I go along. But I thought this teapot was really good. Now it does have quite a bit of crackle under the glaze, and I don't think it was made that way. I really believe that this is the true crackle of the glaze. Sometimes reproductions will go ahead and create that effect, but it's just that, an effect. This has the true crackle from the age, and that's the inside of it. So I said yes to this teapot. I paid $3 for it, and I have no idea what this will bring because I don't know what the brand is, who made it. This would take a lot of research. I will go on quickly and try to describe what the scene is and put that into a search, but I won't spend a lot of time on this. Now, if I have something that's really high quality, if I can tell that something's really finely made, I will put the description in and sort from highest to lowest of solds. And a few times that has really saved me in finding out that the item that I have brought a higher dollar amount. But for an item that's basically unmarked, it is a little bit of a challenge, in my opinion, to be able to tell what I have. You would really have to do a lot of research, and I don't have that kind of time, unfortunately. But I do spend a little bit of time learning new things, sometimes forgetting what I've learned months later. But I said yes to this. Really sweet, and teapots are always collectible. The next item is something that I pick up more and more rarely these days, and it's Legos. Now, I know there are a lot of people doing well with selling Legos. I realize Legos is still very highly collected, but the type that I'm picking up are either one of two things. They're either new in box, or the little bag that I have is a lot of characters or very easy to identify what set they came from. In other words, if it was like a submarine set, you'd be able to tell that. You'd see all the little fish and the submarine parts and so on. You get the idea. I do not, repeat, do not count Lego pieces. I don't even know if I had time if I would do that. What I do is I spread it out on a poster board and take photos and just call it a lot of Legos. and I give them the weight, the actual weight of the Legos, and I show the characters lined up. So that's the only thing I pull from the set are the little people, and I put them across the bottom, and whatever other pieces up top. I'll try to insert a photo so you can see how I'm listing them. And then I just list them, I just make up a price. So Legos once in a while, these I paid $3 for, and that's what I found, and a lot of cute little figures. I think it had probably at least 10, so I said yes to this. The next item is 2 coffee cups or teacups. This is a beautiful one with a botanical print, some birds. I don't expect to get a high dollar amount. This feels like fine bone china to me. Fine bone china, Rose, England, and it was made in England. So I don't imagine this is gonna bring more than $10 or $12. No chips or cracks. And really delicate, really nicely made. The next one is the Natural History Museum, and it has a dinosaur motif. Now, I'm thinking with this, I probably would not have picked it up if it didn't have really cute dinosaurs and animals, and just the graphic is really cute. I don't pick up a lot of coffee mugs. You guys know me, I pick up a lot of Starbucks, and I get like $10 to $15 a mug. Generally, I don't pay higher than $2. So with these, this was 99 cents and this was $1.97, so that's what I paid. And I expect, I don't know, $10 to $15 tops. This next item was together in a bag, and it is a set of 4 brass kitchen hooks for the wall. I guess you would hang your kitchen towel on there, or maybe your utensils. So I got 2 teapots and 2 flatware hooks, and I will group them together and sell them together. And I paid $2 for the set. They were 50 cents each, and I'm guessing about $20 for them. The next item very rarely brings a high dollar amount unless it's made out of onyx or marble, or it's hand painted. Trying to think of what else. I think basically those 3 things. It is a little trinket dish. This could also be used for powder if you still use a powder puff for your vanity. And this is put out by Hankook. H-A-N, looks like K-O-O-K, Hankook. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can really read it, but I think that's what that's saying. Yes. And it has Korea on the bottom, and it says it's not dishwasher safe, just pretty. See if you can see that. Yeah, I think we can see it that way. Just purple violets, looks like. So I said yes to this, $2, and I imagine around $20, $25 mark. The next item I'm going to show is not really a hard good. These are digital rechargeable hearing amplifiers. And this company brings good money most of the times, Briscoe. These are new in box, and I got 2 of them. I paid $7 a piece for these, and I'm imagining $30, $35. They're brand new in the box, I checked. And yeah, anything to do with hearing aids, even the device that makes a person who is hard of hearing be able to hear on their TV better. I pick those up. I don't know what the official name to that is, but I do buy those. I think these will do well. Hearing amplifier, new, it says on the package. So I said yes to these guys. I will sell these separately. So the next item I found was this tennis bag. This is put out by Head. Let's see, there's the front, here's the back. This was in great shape. I love finding good tennis bags and good tennis rackets. I love good tennis rackets. I've found tennis rackets that have brought like $150. And I don't know a lot about it still after all of this time of picking them up. But when I see a beautiful case like this is in great shape, really nice design. I said yes to it. I paid $2 for this. And I'm expecting, now I haven't comped this, but I'm expecting about the $30 mark. That could be pretty off, but I'll comp it and we'll see where we are. The next item is Pottery Barn, and this is a set of 4 Pottery Barn Kids drapes, gorgeous drapes. These have the liner in the back, so I believe they're either thermal or they look like they're light blocking. Wait, do they have a thermal? I don't know, I think that's a light blocking background, but they are a purple paisley and they are brand new. You can tell they've never been hung. They're gorgeous. So I picked up the 4, and this thrift store priced them individually at, I think they wanted $3.50 a piece. And I said, hey guys, this is a set. Would you mind giving me a price for all of them? And they said, okay, $5. I was like, okay, I'll take them for $5. So great find, Pottery Barn drapes. I imagine the 4 panels, if I decide to sell them together, which most likely I will, probably $60 at least, minimum. So that is this part of the haul. I decided to make this 2 parts. The first one being the hard goods, and the second one I have shoes and clothing to show you. So stay tuned for part 2, and thank you for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe, and as always, go out and get what's yours. Bye guys.